Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Oh my, look who's back.
You know, I can't stop looking.
From Bob Kramer's Marionettes.
Bob Kramer, the man himself, who is the artiste, and of course Doug, who's our fabulous, normally MC, but now you're doing a Christmas show and somebody else is MCing?
Well, I am
Somebody else's
somebody
MC?
else's MC.
Yes.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting
You've been replaced by a puppet.
By
Yeah.
a raccoon.
What is this one's name?
He's a little possum.
Oh, he's a possum.
They're in
He's,
the show. They're little chorus
oh,
guys.
Bob, he's
but if
adorable.
Ralph the raccoon is the MC, why didn't you bring Ralph? Is he
He's
like
too big to fit into
busy?
this spacious studio.
Okay.
Ralph is one big raccoon. let me
yeah,
tell you.
he's probably
Okay.
got a big ego.
And
he
a
has
big
Too big.
tail.
Yeah,
let
he's
me
a bigger
tell you. And he
venue.
doesn't get up before noon.
This is
And
one of Santa's helpers.
One of Santa's helpers. Santa was going to come,
Okay.
but he was just a little bit busy. And he was
Honestly.
having some wonderful dill pickle soup and working on the puppets.
I don't know how you guys can even be here. This must be the most wonderfully busy time of the year for you, right?
It really is. Yesterday was the Killer Diller, but it was wonderful. We did a show at 12 at Belle Reve Country Club, a show at 2 at the Gatesworth, and then back at Belle Reve at 4.
Oh, my.
And it's our 37th year at Belle Reve Country Club.
How
Oh,
about
man.
that?
Wow.
And the Deerbergs were there, and everybody, they just, you're part of our
Tradition.
Belle Reve
Yeah.
family. And I said, yeah, once a year. But it's a beautiful club and a wonderful audience. And the Gatesworth was nice. And grandchildren and great-grandchildren were at the Gatesworth. And,
Well, you know enough about the Gatesworth.
oh, yeah, yeah.
We
But you
love
got
the
to come
the
see
frog
us.
on local.
Yeah,
You come to the-
exactly.
you go to the-
But you're Bob Kramer marionettes, but these are not marionettes. These are hand puppets.
They're all puppets. And a lot of people get on this thing about, oh, I'm sorry I called your marionette a puppet. But they are
They're all
puppets, but
puppets,
they're
yeah.
puppets with strings.
Do you guys offer tours behind the scenes on a regular basis, or is that just a
No, on a
private
daily
thing?
basis, we do the demonstration and the show. We go through step by step of how we build the puppets, which you can see on the Science Channel on the show, How It's Made. And then the second half is a little bit of the history of puppetry, the different types of puppets and how they work, questions and answers, and then the seasonal show, which now is Christmas
fantasy, yeah.
Christmas fantasy, and all sorts of wonderful characters, and it's just wonderful, wonderful holiday music, and it's just a great tradition. And of course, we've had the Pozo family was there, 22 of them last.
Well, I have to
Saturday.
tell you, I've been there, and it's
but-
charming. It's so charming for the holidays.
And there is 4143 Laclede Avenue. for
Right in the
those who do
Central
not
West
know, the
End.
Central West End. Now, is A Christmas Fantasy also showing there on Laclede?
Oh yeah, we do different shows when we go out.
Okay.
Belle Reve, we don't do the same show every place.
Okay.
It's always an original show for Belle Reve, and then a different one for Gatesworth, and then plus the one that
But
we
our
have.
studio theater is Christmas Fantasy.
You took all the dirty words out for Gatesworth.
Oh, but they had. Oh, but we want their pastry chef. Oh boy, they took very good care of us at the Gatesworth. Let
now,
me tell you.
this is you carve that out of wood?
Now
Is that,
this one, no. This is the steps are similar. We start with the drawing, and we're getting the idea in our imagination. Then do a drawing. Then it's sculpted all out of clay. Then we make a plaster mold. Now this guy is all rubber.
Wow.
And our little
You
hedgehog
stitched
here.
this one?
Yeah, it's like a soft sculpture is actually what he is.
so adorable. I just want to hug
And then
him.
the other ones, when we have the plaster mold, we put a material similar to paper mache, but it's called Celastic, and it's cloth permeated with plastic. We put that in the mold. When it hardens, you could literally drive a nail in with it. It's so hard. That's what the head is made out of. Then the eyes are articulated, the mouth is articulated, and it takes
By the way,
forever.
If you go to the website, they have on the website video and illustrations of how they make these.
Really?
Right, well, it's from the Science Channel, How
Yeah,
It's
that's
Made.
really cool.
And then you just Google How It's Made, Marionette. You get to the page. Don't go to the first one. You have to pay. Scroll down about 5. It says How It's Made Marionette again. And that one's free.
And be sure to misspell marionette or you won't.
Well, we do. We use 2 N's. It's the French spelling. If we knew
Okay.
the internet was coming, we never would have done it.
It
So-
still comes up. You put in Bob Kramer, it comes up.
Yeah, we
You
just
can't
Google
miss
Bob
it.
Kramer, you'll
Yeah,
find us.
exactly.
But we love St. Louis, and we love sharing the holidays here, and we'd love to share our holiday spirit with you at our studio at 4143 Laclede.
And A Christmas Fantasy shows through January what?
3rd.
January 3rd, okay.
Yeah.
We want to get out of
We'd love
Dodge.
to have you,
We're not
honestly.
doing shows. The 25th are the 1st.
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
only day.
We're closed Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
What are you going to do that day? Just have a
Relax.
Would you-
the
well,
puppets go
no.
wild and you have some kind of...
Well, it turns out we're probably going to have about 20 people for Christmas dinner.
Okay.
And then, and our open house. Oh, I didn't bring the invitation for some people. We're having an open house on the 26th.
Good.
Well, Bob and
invitation
Doug,
only.
And it's
the-
been 50 years or...
51 years Bob's been in
be
business.
52.
That's
52,
amazing.
And we're partners for 37.
How
Who's
about
counting?
that?
Wow. And they are the original Bob and Doug, by the way. Or
Yeah,
Doug and
they're-
Bob.
yeah.
The original, not
Yes.
the Canadian.
Not
Exactly.
The Canadian.
Rip
Oh,
off.
God, those
And
guys.
I just am so proud to have you in St. Louis because you're world class. Well, we want to thank the generosity of Abusi Michelli Insurance, continuously working to provide the individual coverage you require. They also handle commercial life and health insurance. Contact Tina Michelli at 314-832-6667.